Today on the Philly Talk podcast, we discuss the Eagles and Browns' first joint practice. And by all accounts, the Eagles look to have won the day. And if I had to give out two game balls, they are going to Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking sixes in the bird gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk podcast. And today, we got a lot to get into, but before we do that, Eagle Nation, continue to show love and support. Y'all been killing the like button. Don't stop now. Subscribe if you are new, and ding that bell so you know when these videos drop. Also, go to the description. There's a link in the description. Download the Chalkboard app. The link will take you right to it if you got an iPhone. By week 1, it will be out for Androids. We already got 30-plus people in the chat. We just going to talk Eagles 24/7 all throughout the season. Don't miss out on all the news in there. Building a big, great community, just like the Eagles season's going to be. But let's get into this joint practice. And I want to start with Jalen Hurts, the body of work against a different defense not named the Eagles. Let's hear this for a second. Jalen Hurts, training camp stats, day 13 versus the Browns. 16 of 21, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. But listen to this part. Really good day for him. The passing offense looked the best it has all of camp. Hold up. The first time Jalen Hurts is going against a defense not named the Eagles, it's the best day? That means two things. One, Jalen Hurts is getting better. Also, maybe our defense is as good as we think it could be with Slay, Bradbury, Maddox, even the back half, whether it's Epps or Harris or Kavon Wallace or Chachere. The passing game has looked the best. First day, not playing against the Eagles defense. That's big to me. ESP continues to say he gets an A- because no touchdowns. Again, context. Where were the drives starting? Blah, blah, blah. What did they allow? Touchdowns in camp are hard because they could blow the whistle while you have a chance to get a touchdown, and so that doesn't count as a touchdown. All that being said, ESP loved the passing offense, loved Jalen Hurts, and he said straight up that it's been a lot of A.J. Brown, but today it was Devonta Smith, and rightfully so. I want to go to JT because he was breaking it down all the way back to the one-on-ones. And when it's one-on-one, it's one receiver versus one DB. Yes, the starting quarterback throws the ball, which was Jalen Hurts, but listen to this. Holy smokes. Eagles start off the joint practice red hot. A.J. Brown with a diving one-hand grab for a touchdown versus Greedy Williams. Very next run, Devonta Smith cooks Martin Emerson. So there we go. This is one-on-ones, and it does favor the wide receiver in one-on-ones. Let's keep going. Smith went 4 for 4 versus Brown DBs. All throws were from Jalen Hurts. A couple more things about Jalen Hurts and Devonta Smith cooking. Let's look at the first 7-on-7. Oh, my. Jalen Hurts finds a big hole during 7-on-7s and hits a streak in Devonta Smith for a 40-yard completion down the right sideline. Smith was wide open, but that was the necessary look, and the throw from Hurts on that rep would have been a touchdown. Maybe they blew the whistle dead because, like I said, they don't allow all plays to be whatever. Just listen to how he describes Devonta Smith. Lots of number 6 tweets today, but Devonta has been open literally every rep. His footwork, breaks, pad level, body control, midair, it's all been elite. He was heating up coming into Cleveland too. Had 2 strong practices following the return from the groin injury. It's good to see him feeling good about what he's doing. Now, let's look at this. Coaching staff should be pleased with the execution on the scheduled throws from Jalen Hurts. Hurts takes a 3-step drop and proceeds to hit A.J. Brown in stride on the out route to the right sideline in 11-on-11s. Again, sometimes you need chain moving throws. Sometimes you need big-time throws. Right here, though, Sennett throws a pick, and so does Minshew. So for everybody who's saying this practice, blah, 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 Minshew, Sennett get less reps than Hurts, and they already both threw a pick. Why? Because the Browns' defense is good. It was 5th last year to end the season versus the pass. Their secondary was ranked 5th to stop the pass, and both backups threw an interception. This was crazy. That was one of the best plays. I thought, wait. That was one of the best plays and throws I've seen Hurts over the past year, watching him every day in practice. What was the throw? Did I skip it? Oh, here it is. Wow, this was the big throw. So the bulk of the throws went to Devonta Smith. He was eating up the DBs for the Browns, but this was the throw today to A.J. Brown. Wow, Jalen Hurts rolls to his left, looks up, and throws across his body downfield to A.J. Brown. That was a very difficult throw, but Hurts saw a window and executed. Ronnie Harrison was in coverage. That was the 25-yard completion that Elliott Shore-Parks talked about. He didn't describe it the way Josh T subscribes it, but he's like the play-by-play for beat writers for sure. Eagles, this was the one concerning thing that I retweeted. Eagles offensive line been winning most of practice, but Jadeveon Clowney and Alex Wright break through on consecutive plays, forcing Hurts to leave the pocket, resulting into a incompletion and a sack. So that was the offensive line getting outworked on that possession. It is what it is. It happens every once in a while. But again, he said the majority of the day went to the Eagles on offensive line. They talked about DBs Josh Jobe and Andre Chachere as gunners. Dallas Goedert and Sean Bradley, Zach Pascal kind of got into it with some Brown players, but I want you to hear the Devonta Smith one, right? Hold up. Let's look at this DPI. Now, Smith draws a DPI against Greedy Williams 40 yards from the line of scrimmage. Smith nearly hauled in the one-handed grab. I can just see it now. Ball's up in the air. Smitty tries to go one hand, pass interference, and still almost brings it in. But lots of contact involved the nearest official to throw the flag on the Browns. All right, let's see what else is on this thread. I want to get to that one argument. Here it is. So joint practice gets spicy. Check Devonta Smith. All 170 pounds of him was going to work today. He was going to work, and he was letting them know. Joint practice getting spicy. Browns Richard LeCounte extends his trash talking towards Devonta Smith, and Smith says, the last time I saw you, LeCounte, I put you on the bench, referring to his Alabama versus Georgia days. So whoever this LeCounte guy is, they played against each other in the SEC, and Smith said, I got you bench. The crazy thing is this, Nick Sirianni is 100% one of us. Coach Sirianni playfully came to Smith's side and shouted, don't worry about it, Smitty. The last time he saw you, you won the Heisman. The last time he saw you, you were the best player in college football, not just wide receiver, because the Heisman goes to the best player. He was out there eating all day against the Browns DBs. There's plenty more of that, but I want to show you this. So Dallas Goedert said something interesting. Listen to this. Listen to these words. Dallas Goedert just found a new nickname for Devonta Smith. He's like Casper the Friendly Ghost. It's crazy to see. People be pressing him. People try to press Devonta Smith. He throws a shimmy and just disappears. That's how he gets off the line of scrimmage. A lot of these DBs see the size and say, let me go up there and try to bully him. Devonta is also small, but he's not no little kid. He's been working out himself. But he's so quick, such great footwork, pad level, all that stuff, that he shimmies and he's gone. He's gone. You can't find him no more. He's gone. You got to love all that. Nick Sirianni playfully came to, oh yeah, we talked about that one. He just retweeted it. But all accounts were Jalen Hurts was accurate. He made some tight window throws. The ball was moving. He started out 5 for 5 in 7-on-7s, 4 for 4 in 11-on-11s, 3 for 4, and you can't count the other one because one was pass interference. But again, Backups come out against the Browns defense, interception. Jalen Hurts able to keep the Eagles offense moving. Who knows where the sticks were, where they started, and what they blew dead. But by all accounts, the Eagles offense looked exactly what we wanted it to. And the funny thing to me is the very first time that you, hold on, let me get to that one tweet I want to say. The very first time that we see Jalen Hurts, Devonta Smith, A.J. Brown, we see this offense, the passing game that we so desperately want to see against a different defense, it's the best practice of 13 days. You combine all the days going against the Eagles defense 12 times. The Eagles offense went against the Eagles defense 12 times. This is day 13 versus the Browns. 12 times against our defense. Some good days, some bad days. One time against another defense that's top 5 against the pass, and it's the best day. Shows me a bunch of things. Hurts and the offense is getting better. They're working. They're pretty darn good. And our defense is about to be a force to reckon with. This is what I said early on in the camp. Jalen Hurts 5 for 5 in the first 7-on-7 drills versus the Browns defense, and Devonta Smith showing why he still should be considered a number 1. I don't think we have a 1, 2, and 3. We got a 1A, 1B, and then a number 3. And Quez is a low-key great number 3. But I had to say, I know, it's just practice because you got the crybabies. It's just practice. Philly Mike's talks too much about practice. Follow your boy on Twitter so you can be involved with it all. Also, like I said, follow your boy on Chalkboard. Chalkboard is right there. Look, Eagles flock is going off. Messages for days. Well, we've been talking today, but like I said, as soon as I jump off in here, I'm going to go see what they said about practice because we going to chat it up. It's kind of like a Discord, but it's on Chalkboard. They're sponsoring me, and I'm hosting it. With all that being said, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm going to find out more, and the players are talking while I'm recording this, so I want to get more involved. These are just going off the tweets, but by all accounts, Eagles won today. Offensive line was pretty good, had a couple bumpy roads. Defense did what it needed to do. Watson and Brissett both took even amount of snaps for the Browns because we just heard about the 11-game suspension for Deshaun Watson, so they probably want to get Jacoby Brissett up and running. I just got home, ran upstairs to do this video. It's been hot at work. It's hot upstairs. I am dying for a glass of water. I'm trying not to mess up my words. Abadit, that's all, folks, because when you are thirsty and it's hot, it's hard to do all this talking and reading. But I love y'all so much. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the support. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So far, round 1 versus the Browns, we win, and Smitty was unstoppable. And Jalen Hurts is progressing just as we need him to. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out.